What's up, guys? This is Murdoc, and I'm back with more PvP commentary. Today I've got a game of Alderaan for you guys. I am running solo this game, trying to finish up my Battlemaster gear for patch 1.2. It's getting there, a little more than halfway down now, so should be all set by the time the patch hits. Hope you all had a happy Easter. I had a good one myself, spent some time with the family, had some dinner, came back home and did some PvP. And this is one of the games for you guys. Hope you enjoy it. So starting out here, running alone, a lot of times, you know, as you guys have, I'm sure you know, middle is usually a giant fight, and you never know what kind of heals, if any, you're going to have with a pug. So I'm going to head over to the grass and see if I can get an early cap here. Trying to see how many are coming. Looks like 2. I burn a sprint just so they can't get the node before I get there. Looks like we've got a stealther, but I'm going to just push through, try and get a sap off, which I do. Then open up on the shadow and able to get him down pretty quick. Sentinel goes down. Got 2 teammates here. I don't see anyone else coming. And it looks like middle still isn't capped for either team, so I'm going to head over there, see if I can assist. And hopefully one of my teammates will decide to stay there and watch that turret. Kind of see what's going on here in the middle. Looks like I got a couple teammates checking on the minimap, and obviously you can see there. So I'm going to try and help out. I pull this guy away, and then I stun him away from the battle just to kind of level the odds a little bit more. Try and get a ninja cap here, but I get seen, but it's all right. I'm going to go into my DPS rotation. See, someone's getting targeted. Looks like a healer on my team, so I'm going to throw guard on him. Looks like the gunslinger's trying to get an orbital strike down. Interrupted that one. I didn't see the other one until I was just standing in it here. But that's a really great spell to interrupt if you guys are fighting a gunslinger or a sniper, orbital strike, or the Jedi equivalent. Health was getting low, so I used my self-heal. Still trying to get the node, but looks like it's a lot more under control here. Just want to keep this guy away. But my teammates, looks like he's able to heal up here, so it's just a matter of trying to take these guys out and get the turret. Now instead of just trying to kill this guy outright, I'm going to throw a whirlwind on him, and hope that allows my teammate to cap. He breaks a whirlwind, but he doesn't attack right away, and my teammate's able to get the node. So I see a lot of assassins who just really don't use whirlwind, I mean, unless they're madness specs. But don't forget, whirlwind can be a great spell. And I was trying to be fancy and finish this guy off, jumping off the ledge here with an assassinate, but he lives through it. So I have to run back up there like an idiot and get the kill, which I do. And then looks like the enemy reinforcements are here. I'm going to try and just clear out the lobies, people low on health. But things are looking a lot better here in the mid. Looks like we still have the grass. Snow is still uncapped. So at this point, I'm kind of thinking to myself I should probably push over there. And I really should have just broken off at this point. There's no way this guy's going to do anything. But I decided to stick around and be greedy. So I'm trying to take a look here at snow. I could see there's probably a fight there. I really don't know what's going on. And I can tell it hasn't been capped for the whole game. So I'm going to try and help. But as I get there, it's like 3-on-1, or 2-on-1, 3-on-1. So just quickly going to finish this guy back off, and then head to assist. I see a teammate's called out. Grass side has lots incoming, so I'm going to try and get over there as quick as possible, and hope someone captures snow, which they do. Grab the speed buff. I'm trying to see which one of my teammates is over there. From the minimap, but he was dead by the time I tried to do that, and as you can see, pretty much the entire enemy team is there. So yeah, I'm not going to go there. But I noticed this guy, and I think I may pick him off, and then I see that he's got an operative or a scoundrel with him. So I'm going to switch targets to the scoundrel. To me, that's probably the bigger threat, more burst. And I see him go back into stealth, so I'm trying to knock him out of stealth. And I catch him with a electrocute with a stun. And once he's out of stealth and doesn't really have his open to rely on. They're really not much of a threat. And down he goes. And I'm not going to push grass. Looks like still a lot of people. And, you know, I don't want to be greedy. And so I'm going to go back to mid. Still have my guard on him. Trying to keep an eye on what's going on over there. It doesn't even look like there's a fight on the turret, so... not that that's a bad thing. You don't have to 3-cap every game. Someone's called incoming for snow, so I'm going to push over there. Now I'm targeting who called incoming, because I'm thinking he might be getting attacked. And as I get into combat here, I try and just knock people away. Try and throw a guard. And then I sprint away, pull this guy, try and peel him off my teammates. Again, interrupt the orbital strike, or whatever the Jedi equivalent is. Because it hits like a truck. And now, you know, it's under control, so there's really no reason for me to finish that guy off. So I'm going to head back to mid. And luckily I do, because my teammate's here in a 2-on-1. So put guard right back on him before I even open. Try and do a knockback, give him some room. Chance to heal. Discharge lowers, I think, their chance to hit with surging charge, so it's always good. More survivability. I'm getting targeted by the gunslingers, so I'm trying to line of sight them. That's why I'm kind of going over here. And I'm calling out mid because it's now looking like it's getting a little bit overwhelmed. And I'm still trying to line of sight those guys. And then try and, you know, use my Force Lightning to get myself the health buff. Or the self-heal. And by line of sighting them around that little ramp or walkway, they seem to turn their attention away from me, which is fine. Because I'm able to finish a couple people off. And now we have plenty of help. And middle looks good again. And now I heard someone say in Alderaan, if you are at a node that you control and you see more of your teammates there than you see an enemy, then you're in the wrong spot. And so I'm trying to like remember that as I play. And you know, we had what, 4 or 5 people there at least, and maybe 1 enemy, if that. So I just pieced and let my teammates do what they're going to do and try and stay over here in case there was going to be a push to snow. But it looks pretty empty. So I'm kind of staying here so I can get an eye on everything. But it looks all good. And now look, guys. I don't know if this guy was AFK. Because, yes, as you'll see, we do have a teammate sitting right there. But he completely missed that. So bad teammates. But 2 stealthers here. And this is a good tactic if you are running with a partner who's you know, another stealth class. Stealthing over to a turret together and CCing or trying to burn down whoever's there left for guard duty is a good thing. But I'm able to help out here. Get one of them down, and now they're hitting the Juggernaut, and they probably should have changed focus to me, just because his mitigation is just so much better. But yeah, the 2 of us were able to knock that away. And as you can see, we got reinforcements coming in, trying to help out. It looks like we're pretty close to getting the cap. So again, trying to throw a whirlwind, but it gets broken. Didn't work that time, but doesn't hurt to try. Sometimes it's not always the best thing just to try and DPS people down, because you're not going to burn through someone that quickly. If you can whirlwind them, CC him, and get the cap that way, it's just as good. As long as you get it, that works. And I could see 2 of my teammates were trying to get the node there, and I saw that guy going over the interrupt, so Force pulled him back. And by doing that, we were able to get the cap. So I was pretty happy with that. Glenn clearing people out. Couple more enemies incoming, so I'm going to stay here, stay in the fight. Bunch of red names. Trying to throw out taunts. AoE and single target. Cut down on damage. Get myself medals. Man, those gunslingers love that orbital strike this game, huh? I think there's 2 of them at least, which is a little rare. I usually don't see a game with like 2 gunslingers doing orbital strikes. So. That's probably something I could do better, staying out of the orbital strike or whatever the gunslinger version is. But interrupting it is just as good because that thing just hits like a truck. Snow's looking under control. Health is good, so I'm going to take off. Look like one other enemy over there, but you know, like I said, if you have a bunch of teammates and more green names and red, you're in the wrong spot. So luckily I decided to do that because it looks like my team is outnumbered here at middle. So I'm going to sprint on in and open up. And I've just evened out the odds from a fight that was 3-1, 3-2 of the enemy's favor to even. Throw an AoE taunts and a overload. Try and clear out the middle here. Trying to use whatever AoE damage I have, which is not a bunch, but discharge, when surging charge is AoE. Another interrupt on the orbital. Withers AoE and then overload. Lacerate is as well, but I don't use it too much. I don't really find it that effective in PvP. But just trying to clear out these guys here. This guy's getting low. Use my trinket. Want to finish him off. Finally able to get the kill here. See him getting targeted here myself. Someone switch targets. Get him a stun. Trying to get him off me. But middle's looking a lot more under control. Looks like a bunch of low hit points. There's one running off. You guys know I'm not going to allow that. Sprint breaks route in my spec, and that allows me to get the kill. And the game is just wrapping up here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Another orbital strike coming in. Quick switch. Boom. The last interrupt for the game. So I want to throw this game up here. It was kind of a face roll, but I thought it was important just to you know, show that interrupts are important. Whirlwind is definitely a skill that should be used, and that you know, force pull and force pull / electrocute can help even out a fight. So anyway, that's the game, and this is Murdoc, and I will see y'all later.